America to be elected to office in the United States. I know you thought, what is that student doing sitting up there? He graduated from NJIT in electrical engineering and applied math and has worked for several years in the energy field with specific interest in solar energy. He presently heads his own engineering firm in Princeton with a focus on revitalizing the solar industry with battery storage. He is a member of the Knights of Columbus, coaches both basketball and soccer, and is a devoted church member. It gives me great privilege to introduce Councilman Pete Mendonez Jr.
Thank you, President Rogers, for that great introduction. Dean Thompson, faculty, parents, loved ones, and class of 2014. Clap it up. Every time you hear class of 14, you clap it up. Today's your day. All right? It's great to be here on my second keynote speech for Fortis Institute. This is an honor and one of the best things I get to do as a politician, being able to connect to the people that I go out and fight for. You know, growing up, I didn't know who I wanted to be or what I wanted to be. And supposedly, I'm grown up now, and I still don't know. You know, but others knew what they wanted to be and where they were going. You know, I wanted to be a doctor, I wanted to be a lawyer, I wanted to be a scientist, I wanted to travel the world. You know, the real truth is that your path now may not be the same path 5 years from now, or even 10 years from now. You know, so stay flexible. You know, don't ask yourselves, what do I want to be, but who do I want to be? You know, and money isn't everything. The effect you have on others will be the greatest currency you will ever receive. Am I right, class of 2014? Yeah! Always know your roots. I grew up in Piscataway, New Jersey. My parents had 4 children. You ready? We were raised in a 2-bedroom townhouse with one source of income. You know, that defined us as lower middle class. You know, society had its predetermined mold, you know, and its place for me. You know, break out of your molds. Because my soul is not contained within the limits of my 6'3" chiseled-out body, but my body is contained within my limitlessness of my soul. And even more on the body. The eyes are not viewers, but they're projectors of life to yourself. And what writes the story between the projectors of life and to yourself is what you define and what you perceive. You know, I'm a big Knicks fan. And any Knicks fans out here? Yeah! All right, there you go. Thank you very much. So I bleed blue. Thank you. I guess we're closer to Philly. Yeah, I got it over there. So I bleed blue. You know, Giants blue and Knicks blue. And you know, Carmelo Anthony and the great Michael Jordan will put up 30 and 35 points a game. You know, but the guy that Carmelo guards, he puts up about 20, 25 points. But the guy that MJ guards is in single digits. The difference is hard work, dedication, and heart. You know, I went to college at NJIT, Brick City, in Newark. You know, I'm balancing a full-time curriculum, no less than 2 jobs at a time. It took me over 5 years to graduate. And I wasn't even close to being a doctor or a lawyer. And my travels just included, you know, downtown Newark and downtown. And after all that, you know what I learned? It does not get any easier, class of 2014. We clap because that's the truth. So live every day like it's graduation. An opportunity to be proud of yourself. To claim your stake in history. And keep pioneering. You know, what else are we going to do today on graduation day? We're going to thank our loved ones. We're going to thank our mentors and our teachers. We're going to thank each other. We're going to smile. We're going to take some selfies, share some memories. We're going to eat some good food and celebrate life. And parents, don't forget to thank the children, especially when they move out. Or they will be back. That's right. You know what? When you get into the world, they're going to call us the multitasking generation, the me generation, You know, the I want it now generation. And society will tell you that's a bad thing. But in the reality that we live in today, if we don't take care of ourselves, physically and mentally, and if we can't do other things, you know, not just Instagram and Twitter while I'm talking, but taking care of family, you know, working late, or maybe doing continuing education. And if we don't do it now, then our generation won't be able to change the world. And the world moves at a fast pace. I'm not sure if all you know, but right now, after the Great Recession, you know, the United States is in what is called the Great Manufacturing Renaissance. You know, Renaissance at its purest definition is rebirth. And today, as a country and as a graduating class, we're being called to create things. You pick the two most critical industries, healthcare and energy. You know, the gas prices fluctuate. It's pretty low right now, so fill up your tank. We have Ebola and other diseases that we need to prepare for. And we just had an election, you know, which could change the dynamics of our country. Bottom line is, you are all in the business to sustain comfort and to sustain life. We weren't asked to be born in this moment of time. It could have been easier in other parts of the world hundreds of years ago. Instead, we're here, we're now, we're called to action. It's a call to take risks. It's a call to follow your passion. The world needs your help. Start a company. Run for office. Create a nonprofit. Volunteer. Help the poor. And you can't do it alone. Surround yourself with people that challenge and inspire you. People who tell you that this is good for you, as opposed to the people who say, why is this bad for you? Inspire others. In times of fear and failure, and also in times of happiness and success, just believe in yourself. And there will be doubters. There will be haters. Oh, there will be haters. You know, at times there'll be people you don't even know, and they don't even know you. But at the worst times, they're the people you love, and the people who love you. But how can others believe in you when you don't believe in yourself? They're seeing the excitement, sensing the energy and the love. I can tell you this. I believe in you, class of 2014. But let me tell you one other thing. Fear is going to be a player in your life. Let me say that again. Fear is going to be a player in your life. But you get to decide on how much. As kids, we imagined ghosts, and we were afraid of the dark. Some of us might be still afraid of the dark. And that's okay. But the new fear, the fear that you face today, is worrying about the path to the future. And the great JC, Mr. Jim Carrey, said it best. All that will ever be is here and the decisions we make out of love and fear. So many of us choose our decision based out of fear, but we call it practicality. What we really want seems out of reach, you know, ridiculous to expect. So we never ask ourselves for it, we never ask the universe for it. I say to that you and me, we're proof that we can ask the universe for it. So keep on asking. And you can hesitate to do things that are bigger than you. But when you realize that nothing is bigger than you can do anything. So what's the takeaway? Now listen to this guy just making noise. You know, well, that's what I'm here to do. Tell you that the important thing in life is letting each other know we're here now to remind ourselves that we're part of a larger self. So just chill and dream a great life. Most importantly, have faith. It's good to have hope. And hope will get you, hope will walk you through the fire, but faith will help you leap over it. And no matter where you came from, or what your history is, tonight, this graduation here in Trenton is a win. And winning is not a once-in-a-time thing. It's an all-the-time thing. So let's keep it going. And I'll leave you with this. It is your life obligation to shine. I wish you love, happiness, and that you shine your brightest. God bless. Thank you, class of 2014.